He is studying Greek, and he learned the sentence, if you translate it, it's like panic at the museum, and you're like, when are you, or drama in the discourse museum, when you ever gonna use that? Hi, welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lina. I like to learn and talk about languages. So happy new year and welcome to another episode of Sha Talks, where most of the time I talk about languages, but I want also to expand about it and talk about other things. So the question of this video is Duolingo still worth it in 2026? As maybe some of you know, Duolingo is like one of the biggest language learning apps, and I think it started like in 2016 or even before. So everyone has it or had it at one time and maybe felt motivated about the daily streaks, the points, and all the good stuff. Or maybe at some point we also dropped it. But it's now 2026 and Duolingo is still everywhere. So the real question is it still worth it or not? Or is it now not so important and newer apps overtook it? So first thing is where Duolingo stands in 2026. Despite all the criticism online, Duolingo is still one of the most downloaded education apps, even right now. Millions of people use it daily, and the paid subscriptions continue to grow. Actually, that tell us one thing clearly: Duolingo hasn't faded away. It's still a major player in language learning space. Then what changed? Well, the biggest change, as you all maybe heard of it, is that Duolingo changed their focus, and they are now more AI focused. So everything is AI. So it should allow to generate courses faster, help with translations, with speaking, and also to have like a conversation practice. So Duolingo is like a completely different app than maybe most of us remember. Then I have the question, why Duolingo is still relevant? So first, the accessibility. So Duolingo is at some point free. So it's simple, you can download it and just use it then every day and everywhere. And also like the reminder and the points give like huge motivation, and it's beginner friendly. So it kind of removes like your fear starting like a language from zero. Then one of the biggest criticisms, so however Duolingo has its limits, it's rarely leads to true fluency on its own. The app is focused most of vocabulary and repetition, but real conversations, cultural understanding, and advanced grammar often fall short. Some users also feel that the app is now prioritizing the gamification and the monetization over the deep learning. And this was one of the most critic things, especially that you don't really learn anything. There are not so many useful sentences. Then who should use Duolingo in 2026? So Duolingo, if you still look at the app at its own, of course it can help beginners or casual learners or just people who want to have a daily habit. It works as a support tool alongside like tutors, classes, or real life speaking practice. Then who should look elsewhere? If your goal is like professional fluency or native level conversation, Duolingo alone will never bring you there. At that point, immersion, speaking practice, and structured learning become essential. Also, just look somewhere else. So we're going to the final verdict. So, is Duolingo still worth it? If you just look like for the factors that we talked about, yes, but with a realistic expectation. It's still relevant and still evolving and still on one of the best ways to learn a language. Just not treat it like the finish line and more like a doorway, not a destination. But my personal opinion is a bit different. At first, like back in 2016, I think I also used Duolingo for a bit, but I pretty fast realized that it's more like a game and I didn't want it as like this. And also sometimes they teach you like really strange sentences. A friend of mine, he is studying Greek, and he learned the sentence, if you translate it, it's like panic at the discourse museum, and you're like, when are you, or drama in the discourse museum, when you ever gonna use that? And also in general, also it depends on the language. Not every language teacher, like not every language in the app is like really good or smooth, or even the most daily basic sentences sometimes don't really exist there. Yeah, so in my opinion, yeah, you can use it, but more like a vocabulary repetition and not more. And even for that, there are better apps. It depends on which language, of course, you're learning. So, as you know, I'm learning Chinese and Korean, and there are better apps for these languages. Yeah, so what is your opinion? Do you think Duolingo is in or out? And I would like to hear your experiences about Duolingo, and also if you like this video and you like to hear more about language things or also other things, um, please like, subscribe, and also comment your experience with Duolingo, because I love to know it, because some have good experience, some have not the best experiences, and we can all discuss it in the comments, so it would be perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!